Hi Gemini, welcome to your March 2021 tarot reading with me, Barbara at Tarot Insight. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. My intention here is to raise your vibrations and explore the energy around your situation. If there's something you're looking to inquire about, and maybe a heads up on the energy that we're seeing through the cards. Hopefully it's a helpful kind of a different way of looking at your situation that maybe you would not have realized without looking. So Gemini, excellent, fun, intellectual sign, Mercury filled communicators. The Lovers is your tarot card, so relationships are very significant in your life. You know, you love to bounce off other people. I mean, after all, you're seen as the twins, so yeah, you have a lot of well, you enjoy, you know, communicating with others and getting to know people, and just the whole sociable side of that, and learning about yourself. So yeah, a lot of fun, and people might find you change a lot. You know, one person might describe you as being more reserved, another person might say, no, you're full of fun. So I just feel like you can switch and change. Yeah, you've got two sides to you, really. Okay, so let's take your energy reading cards from the deck. For Gemini, universal, divine energy, please show me gorgeous messages for Gemini. Helpful messages today for March 2021. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for you. This one here. Okay, that's gorgeous. I've already taken some cards from my little kind of fairy deck there, and a major arcana as well. So it'll be interesting to see how this ties in with the cards that I'm going to turn over for you now. The King of Wands. Wow, that's very impressive. So it feels like you're... this is either you or someone that's very significant in your environment, but this is a gorgeous energy. The King of Wands is someone who's very comfortable in the work situation, excellent at communicating with other people again. So this is quite your energy. It's a sort of energy that's saying, I know where I'm going, you know, can you come with me? And I'm going to encourage you and support you, and bring out the best in other people. This energy does that. It sort of exudes confidence, which is really nice to see. So there's something where you're feeling outgoing, and I think maybe you're even looking forward to making some journey, you know, plans, maybe to travel. Maybe you're thinking about a holiday, but it could be to do with your work, where there's a kind of long distance communications that you're extending your you know, your outlook to. So great. I just love this energy for you. Very confident, outgoing. Yeah, it just feels quite Gemini, actually. It feels like you. Wow, 3 of Cups. Yeah, so you're feeling really understood in a group with other people. It's a joyous celebratory energy. I mean, who knows, globally we might be seeing there's more opportunities for us to, having come through what we've come through. You're going to be having more opportunities to kind of yeah, celebrate, get together with other people. There's those lovely butterflies there on that card, and the cats are even playing with it, fish are jumping out of the water. It just feels like your emotions could be really like effervescent, and often Gemini energy is quite like that for me. So raising a glass and cheers, and it's all different age groups, you know, could be coming together with colleagues that you know, you haven't seen for a long time, or friends and family as well. But it feels like a great opportunity for others to get together. There's a full moon in the background there, so I know we've just had the snow moon as well, but a really lovely energy to get together and share emotions there. It's a creative energy there with the 3 of Cups. Okay, let's see what else we've got. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So it's really nice. I mean, this is showing that it feels to me like in this reading anyway, that you're in control of your environment in a way that's looking out for other people. You know, you're quite grounded and able to make sure that everybody's comfortable, including yourself. You know, this is a kind of earthy energy. It might be, I feel it might be that there's someone around you that you're looking up to that's a bit older than you are, Gemini. It's a mature energy. I mean, it could be you, you know, obviously it could be. You know, you've got wisdom, but there's wisdom here, yeah, with this Queen of Pentacles. She's a mature energy. So it could be you, or you're looking up to someone who has got this mature energy. It could be a teacher figure even, you know, but very good influence in your life, and grounded. So, you know, sometimes Gemini, we can be a bit you know, undecided. This can be kind of excruciatingly painful not being able to make a decision about something that's important. If you go and ask this Queen of Pentacles for advice, she'll give you good solid advice. So, and a great influence in your life, you know, mother figure type person, if it's not yourself. Oh, lots of people in this reading. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is like taking action and moving towards this earthy energy, you know. It's like a new job or a new house, or something that's physical, you know. It could be even new learning, but very well equipped to conquer whatever this beginning is, or this new interest that's got you looking at it, you know. So it's great as well, because it feels for me like you're growing your finances here as well. I mean, he's holding up that pentacle at the front of the broomstick, so, you know, very hopeful and practical. So there's a good influence around you of this practical energy. It could be your energy as you're studying and going forwards, but it's very supported in a really good environment. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles, yeah, this is great work. I mean, really, you're doing something that really suits you. Okay, Gemini. I mean, you are super flexible anyway, but I feel like you're able to you've put a lot of research and effort and time into learning this skill, whatever it is that you're doing work wise. It could involve travel, and you're, you know, in a team of other people that are very supportive. Whatever it is you decide to do, you're doing it really well. So it's like you've even got your name outside the door. I know there's not particularly writing on here, but there's something about that. Some people might have, some of you may have a, you know, some kind of advertising, or the way you're seen externally anyway, a good kind of attention drawer. You know, it's drawing attention to you in a good way, and you've got a good reputation with this. Okay, so very solid and a trusted energy in your work situation. So people respect and admire the quality of the work that you do. I really like that. Oh, the Lovers. This is your card in the tarot, Gemini. So this is, you know, making choices in relationships. And it's about feeling really connected with someone else very significant, which is when you're at your happiest, Gemini. Even the cats there have got their tails entwined in a harmonious heart shape. And the two figures here, they're holding hands, and it's like they're admiring the magic that's coming up from the fire they've created between them. You know, this is coming out into the atmosphere, and it's like an essence that's injecting warmth and joy into their life. So really wonderful energy, and that's a major arcana, Gemini. So you might be aware of this person. If not, they're coming towards you. There's somebody around you that really is important in your life for your happiness. Yeah, could be a fire energy. Oh, but you're feeling stuck with this Eight of Swords. Is there something that's making you feel afraid? It's making you feel unconfident in some way. Please don't feel that you can't do or take on any role that you want to, because you are, Gemini, so flexible and so talented naturally. You've got this ability to be able to adapt to any situation, and you kind of lift the atmosphere and lighten things up for other people. You have so much it's like that butterfly energy that we saw in this earlier card with the Three of Cups. You know, that very much for me is your energy, you know, this playful energy. Not everybody has that in them. So it's like you're it's like butterfly kisses almost. You know, you can lighten up a situation. So if this is your energy, maybe address the fears that you've got, maybe write them down and work out how you can move around them. Yeah, I mean, if it's someone else, maybe there's someone around you that needs some encouragement. Perhaps there might be someone around you who's feeling afraid, but it feels like you've got a strong team of people around you. So I don't know, maybe if you're feeling, yeah, do you feel intimidated by the people that seem to have more experience than you do? Perhaps there could be an element of that in this, but really take down each fear one at a time and don't let them overwhelm you, because these are just ideas and beliefs in your head. Oh yeah, I remember somebody, my grandfather used to say, and it was when I didn't understand what it meant, but I really get it now and it comes back to me quite often. But he said, you're not what you think you are, but what you think is what you are. So really, Gemini, if this isn't you, or if this is you, you know, you can work through anything. Yeah. Oh, the world. So there's an end of a cycle. Maybe that's what's making you reserved or hold back in some way, because, you can see this is transformative, and you realize that there's some whole, it's like the winds of change are coming right in. And maybe you're slightly intimidated by that. Maybe there's a whole new you that you're thinking, I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for that. But yeah, there's a sense of letting go and, just not being limited in any way here. It's a real winds of change, and emotions are flowing. She's got her feet in the ripples of the water coming up to her feet, and there's times to celebrate and good things coming your way. Okay, some of you might even be moving house. Okay, so we've got that there next to the Lovers. So two major arcana cards in this reading, very significant. So yeah, it could be something about a loved one in your life, or something that you love, a relationship with, doing something that you absolutely love. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Well, we saw that here with this Knight of Pentacles. It's very significant with these pentacles you've got going on here. So we saw this here, but now you've got the Ace, which for me is like the mini sun, and everybody's so happy. Look at the golden light that's shining from this pentacle and from the sun behind. It's so affluent and abundant, and it feels like you've got everything to wake up in the morning for. The sun is shining, everything's prosperous, there's that beautiful little cottage in the distance, and the cat's even got the cream. Things are good, it feels very positive. So it feels like your work venture is bringing you the success that you want, where it feels like she's in charge of her kingdom, doesn't it? She's not looking over her shoulder at anything. She's just looking up. Yeah, keep looking up, Gemini. Right, let's move these up a bit so you can see them all. So there. Right, what's the final card? The Hanged Man. So it's that Eight of Swords energy where maybe you're still hanging on to something, debating about something. There's like you're pausing before you have this inevitable world card change. So maybe you're still reflecting on something in the past. You might be looking to wait for something to unlock as well with this. She's got a massive padlock there, and on her hands and on her feet. She's not uncomfortable there, by the way. People put themselves in this position deliberately to kind of work things out slowly, and just think, is this the right time for me? I don't want to be swept along by other people's hopes and dreams. This has got to be right for me. So she's hanging there deciding and looking at things from every angle to work out what's best for her. But the key is really glowing there, which ultimately is saying, Gemini, you do have the key, and you're able to decide when you want to start making moves and bring in this next new phase that is very much on your doorstep. Okay, right, so let's look at the major arcana. You got here the Hermit card, so that's that reflective energy again mentioned there. It says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. So it's very much that energy for me in this reading. You are taking time, though there is a major change that it's coming in. It's there ready, but you're going to embrace it when you're ready. You're just still reflecting a little bit. And then we got these cards here. So you've got the Garden, the Clover, and the Mountain. So the Garden is it's a lovely energy. It's about opening up your heart. And you remember in the story about the selfish giant that his garden stayed as winter because he didn't open it to everybody. He wanted to keep it. He was quite selfish. He wanted to keep it to himself. But in actual fact, when he opened up the gates of the garden and allowed the children in, it became beautiful, and there was joy and laughter and happiness and love. So then the garden came back to life again. So that is about feeling safe to open up your heart, and not feeling afraid of being hurt, I guess, or of not feeling afraid of failure. Okay, so open up, but open up completely to opportunities, and then you'll see growth. Basically, that's what that's saying. And with the Clover card, this is about her. She's got a good friend who's helping her. It's this Thumbelina, or it's from the story of Thumbelina, but she's found protection, basically, and she's sort of taking a respite. It's almost like the Four of Swords, where you're kind of having a little rest in a safe place. And while she's there, she's dreaming and bringing about what she wants to come into her life. It's like this manifestation opportunity. She's got this time to take a rest and reflect on her life, very very similar to the Hermit and the hanged man energy. So using that time to take some shelter in some way, and then to work out exactly what it is that you want. Okay, because you realize the next card is the Mountain, and you have some challenges in front. Okay, so there might be an obstacle that feels like it's going to take some consideration. It's not something you can just take lightly. So, but Gemini, you're up for the challenges. Okay, even if something seems more powerful than it is, you too are also very powerful by manifesting what it is that you want. You can actually what was that saying that I've heard? Basically, with obstacles, you can choose for that obstacle to be an opportunity for growth. You can learn about yourself through overcoming that mountain. I mean, they say with this ox year as well, an ox keeps going and plodding and working, and then sometimes they can have the great surprise of discovering hidden treasure in the soil, but by plodding and keep going. And also other times they can, by keep moving the soil, suddenly before they know it, they look up, and by not giving up and by being determined, they've moved mountains. So you can do that as well, Gemini. Okay, what else have we got for you, Gemini? Right, let's look at this one. I love this deck as well. Gemini, in the hands of the King of Wands, in the energy of the King of Wands. So very outgoing energy, confident, successful energy of the King of Wands. So that would be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy. So you might have any of those signs rising strongly in your chart, or you may have a boss or a figure around you that's influencing quite a important player in your situation. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which is that lovely maternal energy. It's a mature energy also. And you're very successful work-wise. It feels like you're being celebrated and being encouraged by lovely other people. There's something about a warm sharing emotions, feeling comfortable. That could be where you have that chance to reflect, like in the Clover energy, the Hermit and the Hanged Man. That's all of that, feeling like you're in a warm embrace that's safe for you. Yeah, that can raise your vibrations as well and allow you to feel comfortable to manifest higher expectations in your life. More for Gemini. If you're enjoying the reading, Gemini, I'd love it if you'd click on subscribe. It helps YouTube to know you're interested in seeing more of my videos. Also, it helps you to catch my videos when I bring them out. So I tend to upload at 10 o'clock in the evening in UK time. So I know it's only 3 more weeks till clocks change, but yeah, 10 o'clock in the evening PM. Okay, right, for Gemini, what have we got here? Oh, this is a very solid looking tree. I'm going to read from the book, but I feel like this is about knowing being grounded. Yeah, it's about your roots and feeling connected to the to the land and to yourself. So it's the oak, it's the king of all trees, and it's a symbol of stability, strength, and patience. Yeah, a bit like the Hanged Man, isn't it? A bit more patience and waiting, and the hermit energy too. So it says, give more attention to the truly important things in your life and let the trivial concerns drop away. Don't worry or stress over small matters or waste time with petty dramas. Let go of any sense of urgency because you've got plenty of time. So yeah, I mean, maybe those Eight of Swords is about feeling tangled up in small details. Maybe that's what holds you back. Whereas this tree isn't wavered really by such small things. And the key words are patience, endurance, and strength. I mean, it's so strong, this oak tree. Affirmation is, I draw my strength from the earth. And the challenge, what are your highest aspirations? I just feel like as well, it might be really helpful for you, Gemini, to feel grounded, because you're one of the, you're the air sign. You can be quite light and, like imagine a little cotton puff being blown around, or a butterfly. Sometimes you can have that experience. So to feel grounded, it might be helpful to walk on the ground, on the grass or the soil, sand even. Take off your shoes and just feel connected to the ground. Feel that strong pull from the earth, and know that you're where you're supposed to be, Gemini. Okay, now what have we got here? Let's have a look at this deck as well for you. How are we doing for time? I've got to be careful. Oh, got a quick one. Storm warning. Gosh. So feeling grounded. You're going to need to stay grounded. It's a bit like that mountain, isn't it? In there's something that you need to you're going to need to confront and overcome. You've got a bit of a challenge here. So, but you can do it, Gemini. Absolutely. You've got support around you. You're talented, and you've got this great energy. You really have, and you're supported by a lot of people around you. Okay, there's love and support around you, and new opportunities around. So a very significant one, actually. So there's going to be something in the external world or within yourself that you need to deal with. Its affirmation is, I have the power to overcome any obstacle. So it's funny how that's come through again. We've got the mountain, like I say already. There is something. No matter what is going on, I can be strong, confident, and self-directed. Okay, so it's just saying, don't be intimidated by change or fears. Don't allow things that seem overwhelming to stop you. Like we got with the Eight of Swords. It could be that there's another person around you that you feel like it could be a work colleague that you're needing to stand up against, or I don't know, it could be maybe an elder in some way that you feel like you have to defend yourself against. I don't know. You'll know what it is for you. So we've got Apophyllite. Let's see what the message is there. It's not gorgeous. It says, increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. There you are. We're already seeing that in this message, that you've got loving support around you and loving energy. Let's look at the romance angels for Gemini. Oh, past life relationship. Okay, you've known each other before. Yeah, there is that strong connection that's very significant. So you've got someone that you could have known for many lifetimes. Yeah, when you just meet someone and you just feel completely connected, you feel like you know them, even though you haven't met them for very long in this lifetime. You think, wow, how can that be? And I really believe in lifetimes, that are many lifetimes where we meet people again and again. So let's just take a rune stone for you, Gemini, who's got this gorgeous support around you, and you can trust to open your heart. You're going to have a little bit of time to reflect on a large obstacle that you've got coming, and that one wants to come through. And this is the little little bird footprints. I'll just make sure it's in a way you can see. So they're like little, bird prints, okay? And it symbolizes freedom. You're on the right path to succeed in your recent endeavors. The tracks represent a specific direction. So you're going in the right direction. I can see you are pausing and trying to reflect on it. We'll just take one more card. Reflect on your which way you're going. It's like you're holding back from some inevitable ending, because there is that World card, but it's coming. for many of you. And you'll be able to sense that, and you'll know what that's about. If it's moving house, it's a work situation, or a significant relationship. It feels like it is a significant relationship. So yeah, it might be with a fire energy person, but there's a deep connection there. Oh, okay, which animal have you got for your support? White Raven Spirit, gorgeous. It says trust in the magic. It's quite rare, this card. I've never seen a white raven before, but it's very much about, it's like the magician almost for me, this card, so do put out into the universe what it is that you want, and manifest very strongly, because you've got a beautiful energy that's able to attract and draw to you whatever it is that you'd like, so use your imagination. You're very creative, and acknowledge what makes your heart flutter, what makes you feel excited and make you feel, you're like the eternal child anyway, Gemini. So acknowledge what makes you feel like that again, that freedom, sense of freedom, of creative expression, or how you communicate with other people, just to feel fun. Acknowledge how you get that in your life, and then you're the master of your own destiny, basically. Okay, Gemini, very, very nice. Don't feel intimidated by obstacles, seemingly mountains. They're not actually mountains. It's a perception. Okay, so looking forward to seeing you in the next reading, which I hope will be soon, in the next week or so. And love having you with me. Thank you so much for sharing your time, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. I'm Barbara at Tarot Insight, sending you so much love and light. Thank you again. Bye bye.